So not even 2 minutes ago, we finished the anniversary live stream for the EN anniversary. Overall, pretty solid. Everything I expected was there, except I missed the oath reveal once again at the end, which is kind of whatever. But we'll talk about that in tomorrow's video. I want to get rid of this information, or I want to talk about this update as of right now, because this is probably the biggest update in terms of gameplay stuff for the game for this anniversary, which is SX Meta. SX Retrofit, making her an ultra rare ship. Now, this is, I believe, the third EN ultra rare retrofit added to the game. I'm gonna check right now as we speak, but I'm pretty sure it's the third one, because the first one was San Diego, the second one was Eldridge. Yeah, this is the third one here. So, what does this mean? It means a lot of you guys that love SX are probably like going crazy right now. This also probably means that SX2 or whatever will never come out for a gacha pull for a while, so we got some time there. But overall though, it will leave some solid opportunities. Now, what does this mean for gameplay though? Because I'm more of a gameplay kind of guy. The memes are cool too, but I'm more of a gameplay kind of guy. So what does this mean for gameplay stuff? So if we look at Eagle Union as of right now, like, they have seen better days. Like, I think right now the Lion thing took over light armor with Bismarck 2 and such. So there's room for improvements here. So luckily, with the introduction of whatchamacallit, with SX Retrofit, we could probably go ahead and kick out whoever was here earlier, like I think it was Implacable, for the upcoming SX Retrofit. Now, will this actually be a good setup though? Who knows? Because the thing is, I think this right here is like Enterprise class, right? one of Yorktown 2's abilities. I know it says like Enterprise class. I think it was this skill here. Yorktown class and SX class CVs will gain the following effects during battle: increase 10% damage and launch an airstrike that does extra damage or whatever. So SX gets a damage increase here by using by having a whatchamacallit, Yorktown 2. Now what's getting juiced here, I don't know, because for the longest time SX was used for high level like challenge mode pushes, mainly because if you guys don't know how the game works, after a certain threshold in levels, your ships will start missing a lot. Like if your ships are say like 120 and the enemy is like 130, you're gonna miss a lot of your damage. So if you're like doing 150 content, which doesn't exist anymore, and you're like 125, you're gonna miss like pretty much all your moves. And what's great about SX is that she has an ability that like adds like a flooding or whatever, so they take dot damage across like, I don't know, a minute or 2 minutes or 3 minutes, and that's how you do damage to like very, very high level enemies. So if we ever get to the point where like we're going against 150 enemies again, SX will be actual meta. Like, I'm not even kidding you guys, she'll be actually meta for the game. So if they were to buff one skill, I'd say the one skill that she should get buffed as of right now would probably be the first skill right here. Mainly because I think they need to add more damage to this, because as of right now, she doesn't have that much to her damage increases. Like, there's some like improvements like aviation and stuff like that, but this right here has to get like significantly more damage increase. Also increase the ship's damage to enemy BBs, not BCs or BBVs, by 10%. So this has to get juiced up right here. I feel like they should add more like planes, more damage. We'll see though what she gets for her kit. I think the kit upgrade is probably gonna be this Thursday, so I should go ahead and get mine to 125 right now, because this would be the smart thing to do, and I highly recommend you guys do the same thing. So let's go ahead and get her to 125. I'm just gonna like EXP ticket the rest. I don't know if I'm not gonna ring her, I don't think, because memes aside, like SX is great and all for like high level stuff, but I'm not whole I don't know, maybe we'll see. I have like one ring left right now, so I'm kind of like very weary of like who to use my rings on. But I'd say if she gets like a stat retrofit, aviation getting like probably 20 or 30 more would be very good. Her reload is very low. That's my biggest concern here. So if I ring her, it might work out, I guess, but we'll have to see. But I think her first skill needs to get juiced up the most. Second skill is okay. Third skill, damage reduction is whatever. This is like, this could be a change, I think, definitely. But I think her biggest problem, Essex's biggest problem, is that she needs more damage because she was like a very old shifter, so she needs more damage, 100% here. But I do think this might be like the new setup now for Eagle Union, at least backline purposes, and then we'll have to see what the front line is going to be. But this could be a lot of damage though, depending on how you juice up Essex retrofit to be. But I think that she's going to be really strong though if she gets some kind of offensive buff like twice. Probably very, very good. We'll have to see though. As of right now, it's Kawakazi meta, right? For another, like, I don't know, another week or two. Might get some testing in, so that'd be very, very nice. So we'll have to see. I might have to ring this ship. I don't want to ring SX meta or an XX retrofit, but we'll have to see. But yeah, anyways, that was the big news of the live stream that I want to talk about. We'll talk about the whole live stream in tomorrow's video, but as of today, SX meta. Stop saying SX meta. I don't know why I keep saying SX meta. Let's say retrofit SX, just so I can like don't have to say that last part. Retrofit SX. Okay, out of my system. Okay. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next video. Peace out.